Gemini, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is your reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for should I stay or should I go? I did this reading for everybody in October, not everyone, half the signs. And then I had to, that's when I got in the car accident, that's right. And so I never ended up finishing it, but I wanted to do it here for you guys today. It's a timeless reading, and you can find all your readings under Veroosh, hashtag Veroosh Gemini, okay? So what we do in this reading is you're going to choose between two options, the left and the right, and you put in your mind that this is the option that will tell you if you decide to go, what will happen, and what will happen if you decide to stay. So if you choose an option and you don't like the message in it, then just please choose the other one or change it up or try another time. I also did a pick a card in October that you guys can find in the description, and that will be a should I stay or should I go video as well, so you can get more info there as well. Okay, so I hope this is enough, and thanks for waiting for this video. It's fun, right? I also am going to do a relationship compatibility reading for February and March, and that's going to be in the description. So that is going to be for members only for a time, and then later I'm going to publish it for everybody. So go down there, members, check it out, and everybody else will get it later. Okay, so let's choose. Should I stay or should I go? Do you have your side? Okay, so I'm going to start telling you what's going on if you choose this side. So we have the Knight of Swords, the Prince of Swords. So these are Prince of Swords, but really it's the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, secondary transits in air as well. If you choose this path, you'll definitely be doing a lot of conversation. You'll be talking about things a lot, discussing things. I think that a lot of information will be shared. A lot of things needs to be said. I don't feel as though it's with aggression. I feel like a lot of things are going to be resolved and worked out through open communication. I think that there's some information that you need to share into a situation to clarify circumstances, and so I think you feel that it's time to do that, and so you're opening up and sharing those thoughts and ideas. The next card is your card, the Lovers. Aren't you so lucky to have this card? And it's a really pretty one in this deck. This is the Thoth deck. So you have the Lovers. This could be conversations with family, like deep conversations with family, you know, telling important things to your family about who you are, or maybe having a conversation with your partner. But that conversation is long overdue, and it's about describing or discussing who you are or who you've become, or your vision for yourself, clarifying, bringing reality into a situation. So this is where I stand now. This is who I am. I feel like you're going to be sharing those kinds of thoughts to bring people in so they're no longer wondering, so you get them on the same page as you about what's important for you or what you hope, where your dreams are at, all that stuff. The next message is we have the Devil, which is Capricorn for many people. So yeah, you can see, because it looks kind of like an intense card, right? The way his arm is with the sword. But you can see that what he's doing now is dispelling some kind of secret. He's dispelling some kind of rumor or a misunderstanding. So if you choose this path, he'll be very much set on clarifying whatever was not clear, really clarifying what was not true, or I have a feeling that somebody around you has a certain idea because they don't know the truth, in things, and I think that that's leading to a lot of consequences. And so here you are just talking about it to tell them so they now understand. It's like telling someone in your family that you're gay, right? For example, if you are. So it's like really clarifying, and once it's said, hopefully everybody is tolerant and understanding, and then that really puts peace. And you know, all those little things that were going on that were question marks are now clarified, and everyone is on the same page. Everyone now knows what because before like people know that there's like something missing, and that can lead to a lot of confusion. So what this option so far is saying, that that confusion is going to be dispelled or clarified. The next message is the King of Cups. There we go. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, secondary transits in fire. So I think that this is like finally opening up to someone. It really looks like it. And when you open up to someone, that's when your heart really gets, you know, big, and it's a really good connection. So it's like getting closer with someone, letting someone in, bringing someone in close. And I just want to mention that if you are like a woman, or if you date women, then please change the genders. But I have a feeling that your relationship, if you choose this path, is going to fundamentally change and become richer, because then that person will really know you better, will really know the situation better, and they're going to be receptive. So if you're wondering whether to say something to someone, I think this is a strong yes, that you should have that conversation. Okay, so next cards for the other option, let's take a look. I'll bring some clarifiers in as well. So we have the Empress here. If you choose this path, it's more of a stoic, separate energy. This is like really getting into the nitty-gritty of things. This is about kind of hanging back. So still observing, or maybe still coming into your own on some things a little bit. Turning towards your mother for help also. The next message is, we have the Lust card. Okay, so this is like quietly desiring someone or something from a distance. This is telling them how you feel. This is more about hanging back. I have a feeling that if you choose this option, you will, for one reason or another, ruminate about your feelings, and your passions are going to get very, very strong. Maybe it's not time to open up for you yet. Maybe it's time to still be quiet and kind of have your opinions. I have a feeling that maybe you will turn towards a Leo, some of you guys, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But more importantly, I have a feeling that there's going to be a great passion for you if you choose this path, like lust, passion, you know, desire, wanting a physical connection also. The next message is the Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius, okay? And so this is definitely moving on from things without talking about them. So you keep things going as they're going. And you don't, it's almost like you don't want to go there because you don't want to have the consequence of what a discussion can lead to, because this is actually taking a risk. And here you may be in some way avoiding that. Maybe it's not the time to risk it all, or risk a confrontation with a family member, right? Here is the next message. We have the Star, but the destiny and fate will pull you together. I love this card. Maybe this is Aquarius, an Aquarius energy coming in. But I have a feeling that there's a destined connection. This feels very passionate. This feels like more love and trust. This feels like passion, going somewhere. An unexpected event pulls you together with the person that you love. Okay, so I have some clarifiers for you guys. So this is going to be very much in the feelings of things. This is going to be much more about talking, communicating, and so forth. Okay, so let's pick a bottom line for both options. So this is what's going to happen regardless of which one you choose. And so we have the honeymoon. Enjoy this bliss of a holiday time together. So maybe this is a more of like a heart-to-heart sort of energy, where you're really kind of talking about some truths, you know, telling them the truth about something, dispelling the past, like really letting them in. And this is really, really physical. This is like a intimate connection with that person. Let's take a look at the good tarot and see some underlying things that will happen regardless which you choose. Sometimes they do come through and clarify each side, but overall they're just meant to be as like the bottom line of the situation. Okay, so your first card is the Two of Water. So it looks like Gemini's really in love, or at least is feeling a lot of love towards someone. Like really, come on you. Okay, there we go. So yeah, feeling a lot of love, feeling a lot of passion towards someone. It's a vulnerable feeling. You are forgetting that something could even go wrong. So when we fall in love, we kind of suddenly forget that things sometimes don't work out or whatever, and you're in that space. So very goodwill, very like forgetting problems, forgetting anxieties. The next message is we have the Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles, beginning something new, regardless of which you choose, beginning something new. And I have a feeling that connection with that person will manifest one way or another. This person's coming for you either way. So I have a feeling if you end up on this path, this person will come around. Do you see how he's heading towards the Empress? Anyway, and that's you presumably, or maybe this is you heading towards the Empress. So there's definitely this motion towards that. This to me feels like there's going to be a delay for this to happen because there's going to be some passion in your life before that happens. But this is like a physical connection, love, physical connection. There's something like that. It's the honeymoon period, which is like everything's a little bit perfect, everything's a little bit easy. And if you're single, you're heading towards those energies as well. If this isn't a relationship situation, then you're in some way expressing love to the people around you and initiating something new for a new path. You're beginning a new way forward and you're very excited about it. You're very excited. It's your honeymoon life period, even if you're single. Here is the next message. You have the Ace of Air, change of residence, change, important communication. That communication, this communication will happen no matter what. So this option, the first one, right? If you chose this, then that communication is going to happen later. But I think that there's going to be a lot of discussing about where things are going, where you want to see things go, people kind of picking up their responsibilities and commitments towards each other and talking about the nature of that. The next message is we have the King of Earth, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, secondary transits in fire, Sag, Leo, or Aries. So I think you're heading towards a destiny, but I don't understand what this is. Like, why you're not a Virgo, Gemini. Why do you have two men going on? So it's a joke. Virgos always seem to be around two. Like there's always two around. But anyway, but I have a feeling this is your dude. Well, maybe I have a feeling that this is your dude or someone who you're close with. If by saying something to him, you motivate him to head towards his Empress, and that clears your karma, so this guy comes. Maybe. Because that conversation needs to happen either way. That's what it's saying. And it's not a conversation like full of anger and fighting. This is a conversation like that you need to tell them something. You know something that they need to know. And so this King of Earth is your outcome, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Very stable person. And if you date women, then he's a woman. And so I think that he's coming in for you, wealthy person, possibly a soulmate, very strong physical connection. Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's actually a really hot little reading, a hot tamale reading. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you have fun. I'm going to do your relationship compatibility in the description, and that's going to be for February and March 2020. This is a timeless reading, so disregard if you're watching later. It'll be out for members only first and then everyone after that. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Talk to you soon. Bye.